Quan Chi slash Chameleon.
Welcome to Combat.
All right, I'm down to learn about Chameleon as well. I thought we were only getting Quan Chi.
So before we move on to Quan Chi, a couple things we do want to discuss. As we've talked about maybe on Twitter some places, crossplay is coming in February between PS5, Xbox, and PC.
February.
So we're very excited about that. So that's on
Get
track.
hype. Yep.
Crossplay between PS5, Xbox, and
We
PC.
are adding a Wi-Fi filter.
That's
which
cool.
means,
Wi-Fi
like
filter?
previous games, you will now be able to decline matches based on connection.
Yes, based on their connection type.
We also
Okay.
have patch notes coming, which you'll be able to see very soon.
Okay.
And, some changes in certain places. Added a lot of quality of life stuff, like we always do.
Yep.
But we've done some things with cameos. So I want to give a couple little hints
I was gonna
about
say,
those.
give a little hint. Give a
Little
little hint.
teasers.
Tell me more.
Eye laser is now a mid.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sonya's energy rings are also
Mid.
mid.
Okay.
Now Kung Lao's buzzsaw, which is also his low hat,
Is it mid?
now no longer plus when it's point blank. So like say Johnny Cage does something.
Okay.
drops on you.
Right.
Point blank.
Yeah. it's
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's that. But again, lots of other stuff that you can.
Tell me more.
Forgot to add one thing. Darius might have a new move as a cameo.
He might.
Oh my god.
Just-
A new move as a cameo?
So what you're saying
If they
is
made
we
Scorpions
might add
retreating
moves to
spear in
characters through
ambush,
development?
that would be pretty
crazy.
crazy.
Very
I wonder if they're going to change anything about
So I
Cyrax.
think we should maybe get to the main event here.
Quan Chi, yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, I always enjoy,
It's been a while.
not
It's been a
everyone
while.
started with the
Stephanie-
old
But that's
game.
good to know, though. We got Wi-Fi
So Quan
filter
Chi
coming.
debuted simultaneously,
Crossplay
basically,
coming in
two
February
Mortal Kombat
with
Mythology,
PC,
which is a
Xbox,
prequel,
and
then
PS5.
Mortal Kombat 4,
That's
which is
interesting.
obviously-
T Chill says W crossplay coming. I hope to run these hands with you on Xbox.
So,
I'll
yeah,
definitely
this is
do like
super
viewer
exciting.
sets and stuff with like
Chameleon and
Xbox
Quan Chi are
players.
very interesting
I'm wondering
characters. Some of the
if
coolest
Combat
teams in
League
the
is going to be just all
So
crossplay,
Yeah, let's
or
go.
will
Do it.
Combat League still
Alright,
have like
so,
console
probably the coolest thing
specific
about
stuff
Quan
and
Chi
whatever? I wonder.
is
Anyways,
instead of like martial arts,
right, what do we got?
Something weird like kickboxing, whatever. He uses his powers.
see
Like,
how
the first
Chameleon's
thing I wanna
changing
show
over here? Does that change
is a lot of his
automatically?
normal attacks are him summoning a skeleton or this
Okay,
tentacle.
those are his normals. Interesting.
Creature from another dimension.
Okay, okay.
Brings into the fight.
That's
He has these
cool.
like rifts and portals.
Exactly,
Probably
right.
no hurt
He's a
box on
free
that
roaming
stuff.
sorcerer, meaning he can open portals to any dimension without any kind of regulation.
I just don't think he wants to get his hands dirty.
Well, yeah, he's also a very lazy fighter, a very clever fighter.
Okay.
So I figured we'll go over some of his normals. He also, I think one thing notable, he has a lot of overhead and low mix-up.
Okay.
Like right here is an overhead big claw.
Okay.
creature.
Off of a string
Even his jab.
that launches.
So a lot of
Okay.
range.
Okay. Jesus.
He also has this magical overhead where he can charge it, pop you up.
That's an overhead?
This big string where it ends with this punch at the end, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, I do love the
Okay.
like throwback to him like punching and kicking through portals.
Yes.
I think it's super.
That was
Is
the
that
great
sweet?
thing about MKX, and this is one of my favorites. Just his standing for
That's
is this
definitely a
full
high.
screen, anywhere on screen poke.
That's dirty.
That's,
Oh,
that's
that's
kind
anywhere.
of
Yeah,
crazy.
it's anywhere, and then up close, he has this, and I think this is a really fun mix-up. He can go overhead, or he can trick you and go low.
Of course.
And then I think probably my number one favorite thing that I get a kick out of is just his simple block animation.
Love it.
That's cool.
It's a cool block animation.
So let's go over.
I think
his
that's a
special moves,
sweet-
which are-
Can you, okay, I was about to say you can
First I'll show
combo,
'cause he
right?
has the slow tentacle
Okay.
grab,
Okay.
and you can use that mix up like you can overhead. So instead you can go low.
Okay.
EX it.
Get a combo.
Combo starter.
Must be punishable on block.
He also has the classic MK4 skull.
You have to. You
And
have
if he EXs it, he can make it go slow.
Oh, kind of like
it's more like,
reptile
"Arr,
in a way.
Or he can go fast. That'll eat up projectiles.
Ah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Literally.
Makes sense.
Awesome.
And he has an air one.
Okay. Yeah.
Love it. So he's got zoning. So he really
Yeah.
plays into this kind of like.
So how does he get the purple
Exactly.
skulls
He
going
also has
that we
this
saw in the
cool bone
trailer?
cage. So he can do close, medium, or far, and it will stun them briefly. But what's really neat is if he EXs it, they're trapped and he can move around, and they actually can move, but they can't go forward or back. So they could like try to jump out, which you can then anticipate.
Oh.
And they can even do special moves like teleport.
Yeah, okay.
And of course you can predict that.
Okay.
But they can't actually like traverse left or right. So it's not quite a
Interesting.
stun move, but it's this weird containment
Just a
thing.
I wonder how useful
Very
that's going to be.
interesting move.
Maybe some
He
interesting
also
setups.
has his teleport drop. Straight from
Sky
the
drop?
P4.
You got to have
This
it.
is his armor move.
Yeah, it
He
is
exits.
armor
You can do it
move.
from the
Is that
air
is
or the
it?
sky.
I think it's an
Pretty
overhead,
quick.
right?
It's a great anti-zoning tool, or if you just want to get out of pressure.
Seems like it might be faster than the MKX version.
Another zoning tool he has is these overhead fireballs. He summons them
Overhead
close,
fireballs.
medium, or far, or it can EX it. It'll track the opponent, pop them up,
Oh
and then
shoot!
it'll bop them over the head.
We don't have a lot of characters that you can either alter the speed and pace of their projectiles
Right.
and or like where they, if they're close, medium, or far.
Yeah, it's pretty unique and a lot of fun for the person doing the zoning rather than just kind of spamming a straight fireball,
Right,
which
with
you
tracking.
can do. You can also do fun stuff with tracking. And this can also complement his low. And then he also has this really cool buff where he summons a portal to the Nether Realm. And if he's in this
Oh,
purple
that
energy,
now it's the
all
purple.
of his fireballs
Okay.
give new properties.
Oh.
They do damage, he has triple ones.
Oh.
This is
And then when
really
he
cool.
EXs it.
Once this hits,
Oh,
they
okay,
actually
and then
fall down
that's from the
immediately.
trailer. I see.
And he has an EX version, which is a totally different move, where he summons this repelling force, and the opponent. Oh,
What?
the
What?
opponent. Sorry,
What?
didn't do the EX one, where the opponent then can't actually advance forward.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't last
Yes,
very
So you can
long.
use that in like push them in the corner to make moves save.
I wonder what are going to be
You can't
the
exactly
applications of
punish,
that?
You know, a down one from far away if you can't reach.
Because like it only
And
stays
you can
on
control it
screen
by
for
holding
like.
the button and then move around, and it's the same with the purple one.
Interesting. I wonder how that's going to
Yeah,
be used.
so
That
overall,
one's
I think- oh,
lasting
probably
way
shows
longer.
I think he's got some really good range, really good mix-ups.
That's just
really
back
good
throw.
setups. Like he's a
Oh.
tricky kind of
Okay.
thinking character. I think he's going to be someone, if you like creativity, that kind of character, which I think is really, really cool.
He's strong on zoning.
Yes.
And once you start getting moving, it's just really kind of pretty how all the portals popping and
Yes.
jumping around. It's really
Yeah, his
cool.
VFX, like a lot in this game, are really, really cool.
You might have this. That
The
might be-
portals do look pretty good. I will
Let's
admit.
check out his Fatal
I
Blow.
like the look of the portals. I want to know what the range is like on that.
All right.
All right, Wule.
Goulet indeed.
So you guys want to see Chameleon?
I think we do.
I think we got time for it. Yeah.
Tell
yeah,
me about
yeah.
Chameleon. I want to
So
know.
Chameleon has the ability to swap between the classic girl ninjas,
Okay.
Katana, Jade, Melina. The trick is
At will, or-
you don't get to choose.
Oh.
It's totally random,
What?
based on either a timer or you deciding when it cycles. But you never get to pick. You'll never get the same ninja twice in a row, but it'll always be one of the three. Each
Not a
has
huge
two
fan of
different moves.
random
One is an ambush
cameos.
move, and one is a summon move. And they're very unique. She also has, though, first of all, this mirror move that she can always do where the opponent will, or the player will take half damage if you hit her. So it's like an armored move.
What?
She'll always have access to that.
What?
And otherwise, she
What?
gets these awesome ninja moves. So right away, I'll show
What?
you. I happen to be Melina.
Oh, the best.
The classic roll.
Okay.
Combo starter, and then you see I switch. So now I have Katana, and she can do the fan toss.
Cool.
And now I have Jade, and she can do her glow and do projectile immune.
Nice.
So normally it's on a countdown. You can just see it cycling. But after every move, if you hold down R1, it'll automatically cycle to one of them. So for example, I'll do the glaive.
So it doesn't have to be
R1 health, and now I switch to
random
Melina.
necessarily,
And I have
right?
Side toss and roll. Or then if I want to hold it, now I'm Jade again, so I can do glow, hold it, switch. Ooh, I got Katana. I got fan lift, where she lifts the player instead of the opponent. And you can do combos.
Okay.
Exactly, instead of a combo starter. And then the final neat thing is all three have their own individual combo breaker and throw animation. So she has 3 unique.
Do they have different
Really
damage
really
outputs?
So I think she has really,
Oh, that one's
great
13%.
moves that
The
have
Jade
many
one was
uses.
13. The
trick is
Katana one was
keeping track
11.
which one you are and choosing. Do you want to cycle? Do you want to stay a little bit
So
longer?
it's like, I don't know if it's
Time going down.
completely
So it's
random
kinda
then,
like
right?
what we did with Tremor, but in a different functionality. That's very neat. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun to see tournament players and K-League players.
Show me the Melina throw.
All the different moves, the different combo possibilities are very unique. I think it's a really neat way to throw back to how she worked in Trilogy back in the day.
Also, the internet loved her bob. Her hair.
She looks awesome. Yeah, I love her outfit.
It's super cool.
Awesome. So
That's Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that it? I feel like you could tell us a little bit more, no?
Chameleon, new season,
So
lots of
Chameleon's
things
like
happening.
random,
exciting,
but
yeah.
maybe you
available,
can somewhat
on Thursday?
Early access.
find a way
Early
to
access
make it
and
not
Chameleon in
random.
January.
Yep.
Now take away.
You won't punish me. as
Recorded
you
from
wish.
Xbox Series X to PlayStation 5 crossplay. Okay, that's interesting. Got a Liu Kang versus Serena. Oh, maybe they're gonna show us the new Darius move, even potentially. Okay. Okay. Whoa, okay, that was pretty cool. Nya. Okay, and then we got a little combo off of that. Nice. I'm waiting to see. Oh, was that the new Darius move? He came behind him, I think, and then just clapped him on the head. Is that what it was? That might be the new Darius move right there. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, and then the Melina option. Interesting. Very curious to know like how this cameo stuff with Chameleon will be. Like, how is it truly like random? Maybe there's ways to like, I don't know, make it work. There comes Darius again. Okay. Oh, punish that. Never mind. Oh, big whiffs. Oh, gets a portal out. Okay. Doing some stuff there and there. More portal stuff there. That's lasting for a fair amount of time. Oh, and then use a boost to get in. Okay. Darius just kind of he's able to be just summoned behind them, I think. And maybe that's the new update for Darius right there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that purple portal, it's lasting for a fair amount of time. Liu Kang definitely gonna win this round. We can't be having a 2-round game displaying stuff. We gotta go to the final round. And obviously Quan Chi has to win with the fatality, right? Oh, ooh, okay, into a setup. Okay, we got a purple glow from Jade. Okay, it's cool, it's cool. Oh, cool combo there too. All right. Hey, punish that. Yep. Hey. Launch. Hey. Ooh, Melina comes in to help. But drop the combo. Oh. Into fatality. Probably the one that we already saw, right? Cameo fatal? Oh, shoot. Alright. That's cool. Oh, look! And she turned into like a smoke version at the end there or something. Okay. The stuff that we're really taking away from this combat cast, outside of obviously what they're showing from Quan Chi and Chameleon, I think the fact that they said crossplay is coming February with PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. That's what they said, right? So if we get full crossplay between PC, Xbox, and PS5, that's pretty interesting. February is still kind of far away, not ideal, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. We'll definitely be doing like crossplay viewer sets and stuff like that. I'm really curious to know if Combat League is going to be completely crossplay for that or not. They said the Wi-Fi filter's coming, but I did see before they said that Ed Boon had said Wi-Fi filters coming before crossplay. So if crossplay is coming in February, maybe we get Wi-Fi filter in January. Maybe, I don't know. And then yeah, the cameo changes, that's very interesting as well. Like what do they say for, so Kung Lao is going to get a little bit of a nerf. The low hat is no longer going to be plus when they're point blank, which I think is definitely a fair change. There's no reason that should be plus, really. The Darius change, which we saw, that's interesting. They were saying Sonya's ring is going to be a mid. Somebody else's something is going to be a mid. Oh yeah, Kano's laser is also going to be a mid. But it's like, Kano's laser, if they just make it a mid, and that's the only change, like the recovery on that thing is atrocious. Like you can't really use that as a zoning option. So if it's still as negative, as punishable as it is, most characters can just straight up punish that. It's not going to be that good. I'm very interested to see though, is anything going to change with the Scorpion cameo? Is anything going to change with the Cyrax cameo? We're going to have to take a deeper look into the Chameleon stuff as well when that eventually releases, but that's not going to be until January. It's going to be a fair amount of time. I'm wondering what else we're going to get for that, because yeah, they must be making other changes to, I think, some other cameos. Very interested to see if are they gonna buff any of the like characters? Are they gonna nerf any characters? Like that's also going to be really interesting as well. Are we going to figure out when online practice mode is going to come? Are we going to figure out what the warrior shrine is? I still don't know what that is. And then obviously there's going to be some invasion stuff, but to be honest, I don't really pay attention to invasion stuff. I literally played invasions on like the second day this game was out, and I basically haven't touched it since. Like it's really not that interesting to me. Lobbies. Oh, did they say anything about lobbies? That's another thing. I really hope they make lobbies like rooms like they had in like all the previous games, because not having lobbies is kind of ass. And lobbies are way better when it comes to like viewer sets and stuff and setting that up. I hope that they bring those back. But yeah, that's essentially what we're looking at when it comes to like some of the updates. Patch notes, whenever they come out, we'll definitely take a look at that and such and so forth. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the content and whatever, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate that.